Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. Back up on the Severn again. Yeah, what can I say? It's an okay journey up here. Bit of the M6 was closed again, but only 2 junctions, so it took me 3 hours to get here, so that was all right. And weird thing is, driven along, and in my head I had a preconception of where I was going to start fishing today. Simply, it was going to be the peg where I finished up the last vlog, simply because the club secretary, Roy, messaged me, or he sent me an email saying, oh, he likes the videos, and gave me a few tips. And with that in mind, I was going to go back up into that peg that I finished up in, albeit fish one peg down from where I was, because, as he said, it actually isn't the peg I was fishing from, it's the peg down from there you should be in. So likelihood of someone turning up and fishing it if you're in the next one, I'd like to say they wouldn't, but some pegs up here that does happen, people will drop next to you. So that was the plan. And then I drove along, driving along the road, so I got here, I think it's 6:20, so you're allowed on at 6 o'clock. Never passed any cars. So making my way up to where that peg is, drive past Barbel Alley, not one single car in Barbel Alley. And I thought, mate, should I just drop in here? And I think I said in the last vlog, I try not to drop in there because, yes, it's good you catch fish, but you're not learning anything. And a lot of the time you'll never get in those pegs. So anyway, at that point I thought, do you know what, I'm going to turn around and come down to this peg. Because I could see as I drove along the road up there that there were no cars down in this car park, because you can only get 3 cars down here. I thought, let's just have a bit of comfort today. So yeah, I've set up in here. I've even put the brolly up, pegged it down, just in case we get some rain, albeit I'm under a big tree, so I probably wouldn't get that wet. But yeah, I went carping the other day. Didn't put the brolly up because, yeah, it was only meant to drizzle. Well, by the end of the day, everything was soaked. So today I'm prepared. Downside of that, you're less likely to move when you're all set up and everything. Anyway, I've digressed and waffled on. Another thing I've done differently on this trip is somebody commented on my last vlog who fishes here. Well, I actually didn't comment on here. I don't normally do social media, but I'm just trying to get the views up a bit, so I put a link to the vlog on one of the Barbel things. And yeah, someone commented on here that they think I waste too much time baiting up, where I bait up for an hour before I cast out and everything. So I thought I'll give it a different approach today. I'll try differently. So I've turned up here, and literally my car's just up there. It's so nice. Started baiting the back along there, and then this, probably only a third of the way out, there's a really deep hole in front of me. I just put in hemp and pellet in this hole, ground bait over the back, and yeah, I'll probably bait it up for 20 minutes, flick the middle rod out, the one in the middle out on a piece of meat, was setting the other rod up, and off it went. Barbel, 2.5, maybe 3 pounds, chub, sorry, not a barbel, chub, 2.5, maybe 3 pounds. And yes, I put that back, new bit of meat on, flicked it out again. I don't even think I'd got the second rod out still. I think I was just about to put it out. Barbel bite on it. I was making up a rig, that's what I was doing. Definite barbel bite, but that one got off. And I think what happened there, the chub was only just nicked in the lip, so I shortened the hair, and yeah, so I'm guessing the barbel didn't get the hook back far enough, so that pulled out. I mean, also what's nice, I'm fishing 1.5 ounce leads, little fox, ounce and a half, I don't know what they're called, the little cube leads, but yeah, because there's hardly any flow here. But the downside of that is, I guess that doesn't help hook the fish when you've got that lighter lead. So who knows. The irony there, so by 8 o'clock I'd had a chub and lost a barbel. Here we are, 10 to 9, nothing else has happened. So, don't know. it could have been I kept feeding there and they feed themselves up because there's only a couple of fish and they go off and you don't catch them later. So what I'm just going to keep doing today, I'm going to keep feeding up that middle spot, feeding up the back spot, but I may move that rod off into the middle, but still keep trickling bait in there and move the rods over there. Rigs wise, I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't normally do. 3 foot hook link, feeder on one rod, straight lead on the other. I think I've got I started with a boilie on the back because I put a couple of boilies out, but I've changed that now to a pellet hook bait. And as I said, the chub and the lost barbel were on luncheon meat, so that's what's out in the middle, luncheon meat. So yeah, we'll see how the day goes on. You've got a really deep margin in front of you, so again, I may trickle some bait in as the day goes on, then move one close in. The good thing with the van, there's always bait up in the van if I run out. A bit like today, I've left my tub of hemp seed at home. So, you know, I never want to come barbel fishing without hemp seed. And although it's an expensive way to bait up, I've always got one of these. Always got a, well, I've got 2 in the van actually. So an expensive way to buy hemp seed, but gets you out of trouble when you've forgotten some bait. So yeah, in the car there's always a spare, or kingfishers just flying across. Always got spare meat in the van, pellets in the van, ground bait in the van. So fingers crossed, we can have a few fish before it gets too late today and chip off home. And I may not even need to change pegs, but we'll see. I'm going to give this a good go, and I may have to move pegs if I'm not caught anymore. Then I'll see you in another peg in a bit, but if not, I'll be turning the camera back on here with a fish. See you in a bit. Probably the biggest one of the day so far. Maybe not. That one I weighed 8.5. Might be a bit bigger than this. This is probably about 8, I'd say. Right. Welcome back. Well, hopefully you've just seen at least one fish. You might have seen a couple. It's been quite a good morning. I've had off that middle line, I've had 3 barbel, 1 chub, and a lost barbel, yeah. And off the back line, they took ages before any fish started showing, but then chub started showing, so I wound in, put a new bait on, cast out, chub on the drop, put that out, cast that back, 5 minutes, another chub, put that back out, on the drop, a small barbel. So yeah, it's been good. It's just quieting down a bit now. A couple of canoes have just gone through, first ones of the day, so that's not bad to get to 10:30 and only just have canoes come through is good. You know, school holidays now as well, so it will get busy. So I've just had a change up on one rod. I've put the method out just to see if that produces quicker bites, but fish wise I think I've had 4 on meat and 3 on the little red pellets, which the last time I came, if you watch that vlog, it was 2 on the little red pellet and 1 on meat. So that is still what they're doing, you know. And I've tried other baits. I've tried boilies. I think I tried a cheesy garlic pellet as well and nothing. So we'll see what happens. I'm just going to keep feeding up this middle channel, and I'm going to have a speculative chuck just over the back with one rod, just in case anything's out there. And it's always worth doing. You never know where your bait's going to as well. You think, you know, I could put the bait in there and I cast to there hoping, but who knows what the undertow's like. The bait could be up there, who knows. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but that's the plan now. One thing's for sure, it's not going to be a long day. Now, 7 fish under my belt already. It's not going to be a long one, so that's good. If I nick a couple more this afternoon or have an early day home, shock the wife. Once I get on the road with a bit of reception, I can give her a call and tell I'm on the way home. Because last thing she said to me last night, what time are you home tonight? Or tomorrow, she said. And I just goes, who knows? Depends on the fish. But yeah, it's going to be an early one. So I'm definitely happy today and smiling. Yeah, turn the camera on later on. Hopefully with a big fish. But if not, just to wrap the vlog up. So yeah, see you then.
We just moved into the house up there.
All right.
How you doing? You well?
Yeah, good.
Perfect timing.
Absolutely.
Want us to take a picture with you, or?
I've got the video going. I'll just take a clip off of that. It'll be all right.
What's that? What is it? Is that?
That's a barbel.
Wow.
Oh yeah. There you go.
About £9.
Bit smaller. 8. Probably 8. And there you go.
Yeah, cracker. I was here 2 days ago with Des Taylor.
Oh yeah. I'm sure Des caught something, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well done. That's a great fish.
Cheers. Do you know what? I've had 10 today.
What?
I'm going home in a minute.
Ah. Well, hopefully we'll take on your luck.
Right. Let's wrap the vlog up then. It's 20 to 4 now. And yeah, just starting to pack up, get my stuff in the car and get home at a reasonable time for once. So I've just put my temp fish back. I've had 6 barbel, 4 chub and lost that 1 barbel. So really good day's fishing. I'm very happy with that. What did I learn today? Well, not a lot. Like I said, I fished this peg once before but blanked. But I was fishing pretty much the same spots, that deep hole and 1 rod over the back. I mean, the fishing's been very intermittent. It was like 3 quick ones this morning out the deep hole. Then a couple of hours later, 3 off the back bank in probably a half-hour period. I think then I had 1 in the middle. I had 1 from the, not a pub chuck, but just a speculative cast towards the bush. It took the meat on the drop, that was a barbel. And then, yeah, that's probably not 10 fish, but the 10th one was back off the back, and I've not fished that for, or not had a rod over there for 2 hours, but was still putting the balls of ground bait over there. And then thought, right, let's do one last chuck with the last bit of method mix. Was out there 3 minutes, I guess, and yeah, we was away. Another barbel, probably £8, maybe 8.5 again. So yeah, you know, I've probably had, I don't know, 70, £80 of fish today. Not a bad day's fishing. So So that's it for here. I mean, the next Barbel vlog will probably be on the Trent. I've got a ticket for a section on the Trent this year. Main reason for getting a ticket, I normally do the day tickets, but then you've got to leave before dark. Whereas with this club ticket, you can actually fish nights. Not that I want to fish a night, but I'd like to go an hour into dark. Possibly even where it's a long days at the moment, probably just kip over in the van, because apparently you can park behind your peg on there as well, which I've not been there yet, so I don't know how it is, but that's what the book says. You can park behind your peg, so maybe long days, kip in the car, maybe have a couple of hours in the morning and then chip off home. So that's the plan for now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. There's definitely some action in this vlog. I know that without checking what I've recorded. So yeah, hopefully see you on the bank sometime. Thanks for watching.